Good morning everyone, and we are into Thursday. So let's begin as always with our date. And today is Thursday, the 25th of February 2021. Thursday, the 25th of February 2021. And our spellings then, let's have a quick look. And of course, we're into Thursday now, so you should be reading these out way before me, okay? Rain, paint, train, away, stay, holiday, ate, came, gave, place, baby, later. We're now on to part 8 in Sounds in Focus, and you have to add the A sound into each of these words, okay? And here are all the different ways that we make the A sound. There was the 4 that were at the top in our sound box, and then this is a new one that we found. Do you remember this one? E-I-G-H. So one of those A sounds will fit into each of these words. And if you're not sure, these are all list words. So you can look back at your word list to help you if you're stuck. Then you have to write one A word for each picture clue, okay? And they're all words in your word list as well. Part 9 then deals with homophones, and we have looked at homophones before. Homophones are words that sound the same but have different spellings and different meanings. So they've given you an example there, be and bee. To be late, to get stung by a bee. So the first sentence says, Ray bought a sale at the, and you have to write the same word here, but it's spelt differently. So Ray bought a sale at the sale, but it's a different type of sale. So see if you can spell it. This is a sale on a boat, and this sale would be the one where stuff is for sale. You can buy stuff at a cheaper price because it's on sale. Next one, Maisie the maid made the dinner. I think you'd be quite good at spelling this made here, to make something. I made the dinner. Jane ate cakes. Now this page says that ate and ate sound the same, but I say them differently. I'm not sure about you. It depends what way you pronounce it, okay? But this is the number 8, but you have to write it as a word, okay? Jake is the male who took the mail. So this mail means boy, but they want you to write the other mail, which means letters and packages. Then we move on to our literacy, and we are looking at question marks, exclamation marks, and full stops. And you have to choose one of the 3 to use. Now let's make sure we know what each of those are. So a question mark looks like this, and you use it when you're asking a question. Oh, I should have put a little dot on the end there. That should be above the line. I think it's because my pen isn't working very well. Let me just change it. Okay, got a new pen. Let's hope this one works. I don't have much luck with pens, boys and girls, do I? Down, down, and a dot. Okay, so you go around, down, and a dot. And you use that for a question. So if you're asking something, what time is it? Where are you going? How are you feeling? You use a question mark. And often questions start with a W or a H word. So I'll just make a wee note of that, W or H. Who, what, where, when, why, all of those kind of questioning words. Or how. So often when you see one of those questioning words at the start of a sentence, you know that it is a question and needs a question mark. Now, exclamation mark we looked at already, and we know that that's when you really want to exaggerate what you're saying or you want to shout something, okay? Get out now! Exclamation mark, okay? So when you really want to stress something. And then full stop is just for your normal statements, okay? So they all start out as full stops. They all have the little dot, but some of them have extra because they do a different job. They don't just end the sentence, they also show that it is a question or it's something you want to shout or stress. And then we just have our normal statement, which has a full stop. So we're going to go through these sentences. There's 2 pages, but it's not too bad. I don't think it'll take you very long today. Yesterday was a long piece of work with our letter writing, so this is a bit shorter today. And you just put in a question mark, exclamation mark, or full stop. So let's look through the sentences. Now look, I see one of those W question words here. Hint, hint. Would you like to go for a walk? Sarah went to school. Be careful. What time does the party start? I'm so excited. The bird was singing in the tree. How much money did you save? Alex likes to play football. Congratulations, Sam. And that is it. So question mark, exclamation mark, or full stop. You decide. Oh, whoops, I forgot to mention this next page. And it just asks you to write your own question to go with this picture. Okay, so think of one of those W words or the H word. Who, what, where, when, why, or how. And you write a little question related to this picture. So it could be how many giraffes are there? Or where are the giraffes? Or what are the giraffes doing? What are they looking at? It's up to you. You come up with your own question to go with the picture. Capital letter at the start, question mark at the end instead of full stop. Moving on to our maths, and today we are working out multiples of 10 by 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10. So what on earth does that mean? Well, let's have a look. Now this might look scary to start with. How many of these little spaceships are in 2 boxes? Okay, so it's double 40. But don't panic, because all you have to do is think of double 4, 2 times 4, and then put a 0 on the end of your answer. So 2 times 4 is 8. Put a 0 on the end, 80. Okay, so each time, think of these as 4, 2, 3, and 5, rather than 40, 20, 30, and 50, if that helps. And then you won't panic about trying to multiply these big numbers. Again, you can use your times table sheet to help you, and then just put a 0 on the end of your answer each time. So work your way through this. How many cars in 3 boxes? 3 times 5, and then put a 0 on the end. Or if you know 3 times 50, perfect, you can write it in. How many yo-yos in 5 boxes? So it says 20 in a box. 5 times 2, and then put a 0 on the end. Penguins, 4 times 3, and put a 0 on the end. Cars, 4 times 5, put a 0 on the end. And back to spaceships, 10 times 4, and then put a 0 on the end. So 10 fours are 40, and you put a 0 on the end, it's 400, which is also my age. Haha. Now here we have various multiplication questions, but they're written in word form, which can be confusing. Twice 30, 2 times 30, 2 times 3, and put a 0 on the end. 3 times 20, work out 3 2s and put a 0 on the end, that's right. Double 50, 2 50s. Double 5, put a 0 on the end. 20 multiplied by 10. 10 times 20. Well, you can do the same as you did with the others. Do 1 times 20 and then put a 0 on the end. Multiply 50 by 5. Work out 5 5s first and then, you know what to do, put a 0 on the end. Same with part 3 then as well. If you're scared of multiplying 3 40s, then just do 3 4s, 1 3, 4 2s, and so on, and put a 0 on the end of your answer, and you will arrive at the correct answer. Question 4 then. How many balloons are in 2 packets? 2 times 20. So you know what to do by now. You can do 2 2s and put a 0 on the end. How many beads are in 5 packets? 5 3s, put a 0 on the end. And how many marbles are in 4 packets? 4 4s, and put a 0 on the end. So that's one strategy you can help to use when you are multiplying multiples of 10. And multiples of 10 are just all of those numbers that we've looked at that end in 0. All right? And so everybody, continue on with your accelerated reading as well if you have time. And remember, you want to try to get one accelerated reader quiz done a day. Not a day, whoops, that would be far too much. One accelerated reader quiz done a week, okay? And if you can't manage to do that, please contact me. Don't just not do it if you can't get on or you can't get logged in. Contact me and I will help you to get access to it, okay? So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help whenever you need it. And what is the other thing I wanted to say to you? Oh yes, I posted a Grow and Love video yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I'm losing track of my days. So have a look at it when you get a chance, because it tells you some important information about First Penance, which is a sacrament some of you will be receiving in P4, hopefully. Also carry on with Sumdog if you get time, or maybe focus more on Hit the Button this week, practicing all those times tables that we've already covered in Primary 4. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.